And evening, all. How we all do? Okay, got some good fun and good news. This time we've managed to get into the game we want to play tonight without too much ring-a-ding harassle. Ha Success! So we're in, we're good, we're ready to play. And what can I say? We haven't had a glitch gang bang boom boom or spang doodler to basically kick us out of the thing or any other particular buggy dog. Great. Well, the last couple episodes, I basically had the chit chat along the lines as we basically ran along. We did a quick run of some cybery punk because that I can't find out how to put a poll on the site yet because I haven't bothered to do too much deep reading on it, and I have to get into that. I can do poll. Found an easy way to do polls in the stream, but hey, you guys aren't here to tell me about that yet. So get here and tell me. We might go back to it. And that I find the reason why I jumped to it, main reason, I found Warframe a little dull at high power because you just blitz your way through it and we're not doing anything other than basically blitzing, grinding, which we're going to do right here, but in a different game. So, let's get down to this one. Let's do a quick jump over. And here we are, hanging out at the Great Walk. Now, our current cycle, we did do a little bit of play in the weekend, I'm afraid. Just mostly grinding, nothing weird or wondrous. Mostly trying to find, replicate, and honk on the bug. Did a major driver update, a few other goodies like that, just to see if I could figure out why the dreaded DirectX bug came back to bite me. Right, the fellow clanmates have been warned that there may be other people spying on them from the ether. Nya. So let's go in and get this thing going. Now, what we're up for is, of course, grinding our botany up to the 90. Now, what this means is basically smacking trees. Coconuts are nice. Now, we do also have a Saiga skin map, which we'll probably go crack a little later. As I said, we were pretty much smacking trees and not much else. Now, what we're just basically going to do is get the little bit of extra experience. When we last looked at the collectibles, unfortunately, the 81 collectible gives you just from the 400 base to 1,000 at the top, and 1,000 only gives you 200,000. Which, you know, doesn't sound bad, but you know, we're not smacking an unusual number of trees here. Each one of these trees is worth probably easily, if you take about 25,000 each way, especially for the coconuts. We're looking at easily 60, 70, 80,000, almost 90,000. About half of pushing the 1,000 point. You know, 100,000 and something. With change, what can we say? We're not going to whip the calculator out of the drawer and add all three of them up because, Right. Gatherer's boons go for doubles. Anyway, got my all new pad, command pad, mini keyboard connected to it, but the thumbstick on the left side here is too much doing the actual looking around at the moment versus actually, doing the forward, back, left, right. So we'll have to mess with that a little bit left. Now we can do that. But such control scheme messing around, stuff you don't do on stream, that's, it's all stuff we do afterwards. But I like using not keyboard and mouse for general stuff like this. One of the things, since everyone's gotten a case of, all home work, stuff like that, we've all basically gotten more ergonomic equipment. Mini command pad, trackball. It works for doing the daily stuff you do from your home computer. Extra cushions, extra points, mouse pads, all the good stuff. We'll get this and then we'll go get that tree. That tree is what we're after. Hooray. About here. Now I need coconuts. Okay, so we're going to do add scrutiny, add collector's intuition. Nice and simple. Right. Increase is 75% of effectiveness to scour. No, not as good, but an 8% chance of not, not this. This is a case of it could be the lower number or the higher number. This is always the same. So we'll hit one of those. So we scrutiny one more time, we'll get that easy. Collector's intuition. Maybe. That's what we want. Nice. 5 coconuts. Alrighty. So, how the joke goes, we all have a lovely set of coconuts. Now we're going to zip over to Carlemald because the next pickup comes at 4 o'clock. I'm all out of cordial. High tonic only uses in company quests. We could play a little triple triad in the meantime, but honestly, that's an entire mission set for itself to go gather all the triple triad cards. And you sort of have to build a deck for each type of, well, each major type. Like, you want, obviously, a deck for basics. You'll want a deck for when they reverse it. Because that happens. No, by reverse it, I mean, of course, that's when they turn it all around on you. No, what do you mean? Well, what's high is low and low is high. So, for instance, instead of being a standard game where ace is high and 2 is low, ace is low and 2 is high. So you want to obviously build a deck. You obviously can't run a deck that's got, aces all over the place and versus a deck that doesn't. Right? You'll also need to come up with a few decks for this. Maybe there's one guy that you just have to build, a floater deck to basically build out as some sort of deck you would play at a tournament. Good one for dealing with pluses. That sort of stuff. You don't want to wind up with like this one deck and it's like all aces and you're like, yeah, and then it's like reverse and you're like, it's just not fun. Not fun at all. Yes. Comments about the other game. Why'd you poop on the boo? Right. Now, used to be a point in Cyberpunk. I couldn't quite make it out because it was the tutorial. But non-lethal takedowns turned lethal. Because someone who's in non-lethal position still qualifies as a target for lethal. So you can squeeze a little more experience out of basically taking everyone down non-lethally and then going back and this versus just using a shotgun in the first place. Verified pine log. And full. Select this, which gives us another log. Now, let's zippy back to Razehan. We do have that still set as a favorite point. Mostly because we didn't bother changing it, and mostly because we have to run back there pretty much after each set to do a turn-in. We could just do a whole night. But it's going to be a while before the next part, so what we'll do is we'll go from here. We'll do a turn-in pile, zip back to the Great Walk, and then do, it's about, easily an hour. We should be able to fit in a run. Duty run for MSQ. Thus, get our tokens that we want, because it is Tuesday tomorrow. Tuesday, of course, is reset time. Speaking of which, I have done much more to help along my poor little Chloe. Our Wondrous Tales has got only 7 out of 9 in here, and we don't even have a line. How terrible. Hey, like our coconuts. Nice. Well, we made 8-7, so let's just go away and come back to him, see if he's got anything else. There it is. Verified Skycon. It's at Elpis, and it's 0-2. Oh, we got a full set going here now, do we? Hungering Gardens. So we want to set here Pointient Oikos. That's where we want to zippity-doo-dar to. Alright. In that case, because that's where we're going, let's dip there now. Oh, we might miss the starting of this timer. That's okay, though. But like I said, every week we have 450 possible pickups. So let's just go after our 50 today. I did not go after any in the previous little bit. So we'll join up and we'll see if we get Castrum or the other. What timing is that? Q Fairy went and fetched us the Q. And it crashed in this. It can crash anywhere. With the DirectX bug, it could crash anywhere. The most common places I saw for it so far have been Castrum, the Tryon, and doing the old mining quests for this. Those are sort of the locations I've had DirectX crashes. And funny thing is, they're all elements that are tied back to the 1.0 thing. So it's most likely the changeover between 9 and 11. When DirectX sort of changed out. Yeah, we're good anyway. Yep. As I said, this is always the trick. Going from here to translate over is this. Now, I know I could have like 1,001 hotkeys for it, but... And you have to remember every subset hotkey group versus just remembering... Wow, is he taking a beating? Bit of an overpull, entirely possible. Never had to dump that many into a guy before. Just full boom, boom, boom. Ah. Straight into the cutscene. Fortunately, if you ever want to watch these cutscenes with any type of armor setup, you can. There is, in the course, in the inn, there's the Unending Journey book, which you can, of course, read, which has all your cutscenes tied in there. Whatever you're currently armed with, armored, or glamoured with, that's what you see as a cutscene in. We'll dance. Fortunately, there's a, scholar counts as 1.5 healers. Now, there's only 2 more massive pulls that I really have to worry about. Like I said, I hate it when they go all the way down into the bottom there. Main reason, like I said, you still have to kill off the 2 big mechanicals, because that's where you get your incendiary points for this mission. But you have next to no room to dodge AoEs, so everyone eats way more AoEs, and it's just harder on the healers. If you just stop at the top before it narrows, much better. right? It's easier on your healers. It doesn't tax them as much. At this level, at 50, White Mage has it the roughest because they have only two GC or OGC heals. Everything else is pure GC heal. See, I've got my fairy who's OGC, and I also have my Ether Dam abilities, which are OGCs. Right? Granted, it's only Lustrate, but it's 3 600 potency heals I can drop. Right? Benediction is a one-shot OGC heal, a long cooldown to it, but it is a complete heal. Right? It really is the OG button, and that's from what I hear, that's the real trick from going between early White Mage to late White Mage, is getting used to not holding that as a what the button. Like, no, tank needs it. Just to basically just pump it in normal. So yeah, use it. Trying to dash off the rail. Safety rail. Is he going to... Come on. Do not keep running. Do not... Why would you pull them? Oh, boy. See, like I said, this gives you more options up here. The last couple of runs we had were basically taken down to the bottom there. Like I said, you need these things anyway up here. It just gives you more room to swing the cheese. And I gotta swing the cheese. Out of combat. Thanks. Yeah, those guys up there, there was no reason to pull them. It's like, why would you pull them? Like, honestly, they don't normally pull. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going through this little tank's mind. Maybe he's got an idea, maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's just the way he's always pulled it. People do some weird things sometimes. Because, you know, it's the way we've always done it. Entirely possible, it's the way he's always done it. Okay. I'll activate that. We got plenty of time. Everyone hates me. AoE. Nice. Still galvanized for everyone? Well, at high level, this is an easy run. At high level, this is a normal run. Do this, like I said, it pays big money. And with all the teleports costing over $9.9999 for teleporting, in Shadowbringers, the most expensive teleport was only $999. Now they're like up to $1,800. Right? The reason why teleports have costs is the same simple reason. They're always in a game. It's a sink. You know, you do a quest, you're paid 9,000 gil. You have to take that 9,000 out of the economy somewhere. And otherwise, you wind up with inflation. Right? Games always suffer from inflation. Sooner or later, the game's internal economy sort of goes because of inflation. Because you beat some monsters up, you sell some stuff, you get some things. You do some dungeon runs, you sell some stuff, you make some money. Right? Inflation. Every player is the printing press. So you need a way to basically, well, burn Trials hat. Yay! You need a way to basically burn out that stuff that you create. Please tell me you didn't sprint. Good. Don't got some of the cannons. Yay! At least he did use his damage reducer. That always makes me happy to see that. It does. Let's take a quick moment now that we have everyone here to say basically what we have. We have Cloudy Cloud Sky Noise. We have myself, Rage of Joy, Decan, who's casting the heal, Decan Anerceris. We also have Dacky Darksteel, Piotr, and what's that, Tolian? Cernus Littlebottom, and Karu Nugan. Karu Nugan. Nifty. Usually I like to get that out of the way at the start of a run, but this one always gets a little too hectic to really do that. Especially when you're healing. DPS, not so much. Healing, tanking. Oh, definitely. That going. Now we're going to get enough kicks in the pants. I think we did get enough kicks to make sure that worked. If you get enough good stuns in there, you can basically prevent it from doing any of its major attacks. The fight goes quite quickly. Yay! 2 down, 1 to go. Not that we haven't seen this before. It's that meme all over again. Well, we don't know how much time passed since this between this and, well, the events that have led up to the end days. Something tells me it's a little more than a few months. So probably a couple years easily. If we just go with the maybe take the actual in-game time of what, 10 years almost. If we just say it took 10 years, then yeah, she's been holding a grudge for some time. Okay, Sid, go wander off and find something else to do for a moment. I don't know what he does, though. It's like, oh, it's gonna go. I gotta go check on something. Yep. Freya, as in the more traditional Norse spelling of Freya. That all works out in the end somewhere. Follows Chloe's friend. Yeah, you can make a pull from up there if you're good. Okay, that should throw a Galvanize on. That Galvanize should last through this cutscene. It's good for about 30 seconds or so. Usually you don't worry about its full duration because it usually doesn't last its full duration. For raid-wide AoE healing, yeah, the extra duration goes quite well. It means you can drop it early. But for the main tank, there to basically give the fairy a couple chances to throw on a couple heals. Good times. Exploded. Now, when we deal with these two, this is the ultimate question. This run, do we deal with them out here, so we can drag them in and hope that they don't turn and accidentally annihilate the cannons? I've seen too many runs for that not to be funny. Uh-oh. He's upset. Made a mess. Terrible. No. No. But we don't have sort of this inside-outside voice. This is an action. No. See, I'm one of these people, I don't have an inside or outside voice type person. I'm just got me and the little point that is the sensible part of me that tries to stop me from saying things. It doesn't succeed often. Where it fails is basically anytime I know people, pretty much guaranteed for it to fail. And nice. Come on, just turn them a little more. There we go. That's a nice turn. That's it. Come to me. Ankle pick you up shortly. Oops. Punch Olivia in the back of the head. Oh, you can't damage her. This dummies decided to stand right on top of the gun. I don't know why. I really don't. Oh, no. Blew up her favorite ride. We are just another adventurer. Truthfully, I think I would actually focus a lot on healing magics. Stuck in a alternate world, if a sword and sorcery, I really would try to focus on A, magic, and B, healing magics predominantly. Well, healing can turn the tide of battle so badly, it basically turns your MP into an HP bar as well. Right? Just take a look at, let's take Fable 1. Right? Take the frying pan, if you can find it properly, don't cheat. It has 5 augment slots in it. A crossbow, which has about 2 or 3 augment slots in it. And you can, quite literally, get, like, what is it? You've loaded it all up with mana and then put the mana shield on. So they're all mana recovery augments, and that effectively, you know, throw on the mana shield and just like laugh at it in overpoweredness. I do not want. Challenge complete. Feeling lucky. Clan, you... Hey, well, good job, my fellow healer. Zip, zip. And we got one too, because someone said, hey, you did a pretty good job. Makes you feel good. Yeah, no, like I was saying, you get that sort of inside voice slash really inside voice. And, what is it? It's 2. That means it means teleport to the Great Walk. Great Walk, Great Walk. Bill Savard. Great work, not walk. Good job, me. This means we've missed one of them. That's okay. I need 6 pickups to basically get the 88, which we can do easy. Zip. I gotta go to Elpis anyway. I've got to find the last couple of pickups there. Such a nice place with nice things, and I gotta obviously send someone to go murder those in quantity if I can't find the plant anywhere. 25. That will put the last part off a bit. You cooking a nut? Clickety click. That's 3 of them. And once more, zip. That worked out okay. We got our daily in. We got paid the 9,000 credits plus a pile of this. Probably ran out of them. I'm gonna check it. I am most likely at full poetics as well. 100 of these, 50 of those. I had to sneeze. I didn't want to put that one on the film. Someone thinks this. Gotta watch that. Worldly Imperial. I know how to play this card game I found somewhere else. Wait, it goes, doesn't it? Up, up, up. Kind of an interesting feature, social media. You catch yourself imitating elements of other people you catch nearby or watch or things. Not because it's cool or it's interesting or it's just something they do, you just find it's a case of mimicry. Right? It's like high school is what it is. Every human loves to fit in. That's why we put on the social mask that we wear, not just the one to block off the COVIDs, but the actual one we put on, which is our behaviors and everything else. You know, the things we agreed that were polite society. This is the mask we wear in public. Right? You learn to basically put on this mask automatically. One you wear to the store, one you wear to an evening, one you wear to when you go out for dinner, one you wear when you're hanging out with your friends at the pub, one you know, in public. Right? One you basically, this, that, and the other. The problem is that's exhausting. So, I always find it a lot easier just to be a little more genuine. And I think that comes out online because a lot easier because no one sees who you are. They can only hear who you are. So it comes out. right? Doesn't mean you don't try, pick up bits and pieces from other people. Just think, you turned in for a game and you've actually got a small sample of someone thinking how it all fits together. So I remember reading something, someone said, everyone's opinions are quite common. And it's like, well, no, they're not common. Everyone still has their own opinions on everything, right? What's happening is you're getting the equivalent of the high school mask, the social media mask, if you would. Right? That's why you'll find different communities on Twitch, on YouTube, on any streaming service will basically pick up sort of a feel to them, a sort of an overarching feel to them, because that's when the collective mask starts to creep in. It's served us well over the millions of years to make sure we don't get our heads slapped off for saying the wrong thing to the wrong person. Doesn't always work, obviously. Only 3 of them basically make this up, so I'll do that. That should give me just enough to... Nice. Well, let's zip back to Raze-Han. Like I said, right now I'm eating this, so we'll go to Raze-Han, turn a turn into these goodies. Hooray! Get whatever level bonuses we get from this. Then we'll go to Elpis. We'll find the materials we're looking for there. Now, I know we have the new turn-in available there too, which is the rarefied such and such a log. I'll double check that while I'm here too. So that one's available 24/7. Not for a lot of script, but we're not looking for script. We're looking for experience. Question is, just up for a jog, my dude. Either you got where he was looking for, or he's just vanished on us. I don't see that standard log there. But we will get that up. So we have this rarefied Skycon. Psycon to find. That's Skype or Psych? Ding ding ding. Anyway, we got to go to others, and zip back to Protean Oikos. And we'll have a look around. Nice. New codex manufactured. Leather and wood and paper. Alright, so where does this come from? Okay, the trees are to the south here. Zip. Alrighty, so we have that completes that entry log. And about 29 versus 26. So it's a little better to pick up the experience here. We start with 30, 20, 29, somewhere that way. Oh, too close to that still. If I was going to guess, I would say it's up here. It's where the other one is. They're not too far apart, but they're close enough to be a nuisance about doing that sort of thing. Up there it is. Giant photo. I'll grab the last lightning crystals. Alright. Let's have a look in the craft. I'll gather log. So, all we're missing is the Ewer Clay, which is Labyrinthos, and this is an ephemeral node. And do we have any? No, nope. We do have this, which is in Thavenir. Located here. It doesn't tell us the time. Right, so we'll have to look that up, because ephemeral nodes are basically your #1 place to get the ether sand, or the ether elements that you'll need to produce your top gear, and tons of lightning or shards and clusters. Okay, so now that I know all the components here, I know it's filling up a little bit, isn't it? Well, I can dump them, all that other stuff. Won't do that on stream because I do want to see what it looks like, and I don't want to just trash it because it's there. So now let's have a look at this stuff. So let's go search for recipes with this. Okay. Critical hit, vitality, spell speed. That's going to sell. Oh yeah. CP control, GP this and that. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the leaves. Let's just use it. Vitality, direct hit, spell speed, not so much. IT, vitality, determination, peach juice. Clearlers are definitely going to need that. Psychon Baravus. These are sure your top foods that are at the end of the game. That's 66 more piety. At 72 more piety. And that's needed for that item. I don't know if that's collected or not, but the tea does look like it's good for what I want. So we'll gather a pile of this stuff. And yes, thanks for reminding me we should have an orange or two. There we go. So it's not that much more experience than what we had before. This is the start of that chain. So, woohoo, that was good. You can see what I mean. Not having your ability to zip around. Drive you bangos. Absolutely spare monkeys. Got nothing. Yeah, but no, it takes off here, so. this is for crafting, but in-game foods and in-game alchemy is primarily why we do things. Consumables are always the best way to make money in-game. They don't sell for much in comparison to something, say, a weapon or armor. But weapons and armor, they have the what's the best way to describe it? The limitation of one per customer. Right? No one owns 6 sets of crafting gear. Unless their crafting classes are at 6 different levels. So I'm about 32. We get about 4 times 32, so about 120. And all we're doing is killing time, waiting for the next piece. Nice. Double nice. Triple nice. Ah, wrecking the streak. Wrecking the streak. Let's zoom right out. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're after Moko grass for this. But you can't send your... Oh, we've got an ephemeral node here, do we? Looks like we do. Oh. No, I think that is an ephemeral node. It's in the wrong spot. Oh. Oh, I'm utterly wrong. It happens. Those on a stream. What can I say? The only difference between the good streamers and the not so good streamers, 2 elements. Time, which I don't have, and presentation, which I'm pretty sure I don't have either. It's all good. Nah. Not at all. Oh, no. No. It turns on what it is. We discussed that on previous pieces, didn't we? We did. Well, no, like I said, you don't want to go utterly nuts and be known for that guy. Because the moment everyone realizes that this is who you really are, it's good. And that's all that needed. If you're going to put on a show with an act and a piece and all the rest, do so. But we don't do so here. We're here for games, we're here for the memes, we're here for the lols. We tend to talk more when the content tends to be more mundane. Boring! Yes. Well, no. Grinding gets quite dull and tedious. It really does. That's the real reason. Oh, I've got a couple games I've had just enough time to sort of get into them to figure out, yeah, a little bit. Not much. That was been yonks ago, so that's long forgotten. But I dumped this for another, not really. I like this game. Right. Right. Oh, I'd be upset. But there's always another game. I might just grind out the whole nother level in between. Kind of how you always do it with botany and mining, and fishing's pretty much the same trick. Right? Except fishing's a little bit different. Because there's a more random element to fishing for catching the appropriate things. There's always a chance to... 3 and 2. That's just the way it is. It is the way it is. I might get one of those as I get all 4. Could do it if I blew a little energy. I could. You know, just activate this. So which one is it? This one here. Add an extra... That one. It's this one. Sorry. Pioneer's Gift. They changed the icons on us. They really did. Yeah, you know. I was like, open it up. All the collectible skills have changed. A few of these ones have changed. Well, you know. It's a streamlining of it again. There's no right or wrong. I deem a game, when a game dumps on its own lore, that's when you know the game is not going to last. Well, right? It may last, it may not. I mean, look at World of Warcraft. They dumped on their lore. Right in the very first update. I don't know how consistent they've been since then. I disappeared shortly thereafter, of course. But it told me straight up, the only thing that was going to ever be the WoW killer was be World of Warcraft itself. Right? It would kill itself. And any other game should just do its own thing. You just forget about that it's there. Right? Don't try to be it. Don't try to emulate it. Do your thing. And, you know, those who want to come to your game will come to your game. Those who don't, they'll figure it out. That's what got me laughing with all this. It's like, this game's going to be the... no, it wasn't. This game's going to be the... No, it isn't. Every time there's a new one. Oh, it's going to be the... No, it won't. Right? Why I went for a Switch. Good game library. It's the players that will make the final call at the end. It's just the way it is. Anyway, that's getting very melancholy, so let's leave that alone. Oop, got parked on. Panama. Just when you get it enough from other people, your own minion does it to you as well. I don't know if I've got that barding. It does look good. It should look really good on a black race chocobo, though. Grind it out today? Absolutely. Not hard to just sit down and just belt it out. Right? Most annoying thing with the crafting is constantly running out and loading up with materials, so you have plenty of materials just to grind up. I don't like the... You know, I'm not a fan of the roulettes when it comes to mount roulette and this, that, and the other. No. Not a fan. Right? Well, I have my unique chocobo mount, whom, as you can see, it says Legacy. That's just because I showed up at 1.0, played 1.0, then the game disappeared back into redesign for about a year and a bit, 2 years almost, before re-emerging as A Realm Reborn or 2.0. Oh, lost track of the time. I was having so much fun. Not. Okay, so I need some Psychons here. All mounts travel at the same speed regardless of what they are. So basically it's a single, and the car, of course, is a 4-person mount. You can put 4 people in it, you and 3 others. So, you know, that's why I've got it the way it is. On your own or in a hurry, and not on your own or don't care. What's this? It's right here. And it's this one I want. All right. I had to. Just one element too short. Oh well. Anyway. Off to great work. Once you learn where the ephemerals are, you basically just what you need. Yeah, no, it's this way. Just do. So that gives us about an hour to basically build or charge. Probably should make 90 easy tonight. I mean, we've only been hanging out here for about an hour and a bit, so some people are like, well, you could probably just have powered all the way up in a short period of time. I could have. Could have showed up already with 90 in the botany and 90 in this and 90 gone fishing. Spending the time trying to do the crafty type thing, run out, get the materials, get enough to do a dozen or so manufacturers, and then manufacture a whole bunch. Do that quite well. But, you know, everyone else currently is basically blitzing, you know, oh, we're doing the dungeons tonight. This is how we do this dungeon, and this is how we do this dungeon. And it's just like, let's do something different. Let's be the dull guy who talks about this, that, and the other while we basically smack trees. Good. We got 25 minutes in, so we can go 25 minutes again. Now, once we have an 800 power charge here, then we zip over to the other one. We should have right we're going. What are we getting? Oh, about 8 every, was it 2, 3, 4, about 4 seconds. 8 every 4, 2 every 1. Got 20 more ticks to go. Yeah, no. But the whole isekai thing. Yeah, no. We've never been on that subject, but yeah. Why this? Why does that bring up again? I'm watching another one. It's honestly one of my favorite genres because it's an old genre made new again. Right? You know, the tales of fairy kingdoms and such from Celtic mythology, across the Rainbow Bridge, and the 7, 8 realms of Midgard, Asgard, and all the rest of them. Get the rest, but the underworld of Greek and Egyptian mythology. It's all what these things were. It's down the hill a little bit. Problem is, once you start, you can't take your hands off of it. Like bad games to chess pieces. So we want 800 before we do it. And we want the coconut. Oh, rude. I thought that said I had it. It didn't it? Well, that was just disappointing. I'm very disappointed with that. I thought I had it there for a second. That's why I blew those two abilities. It's like, this will take you up this? It's not guaranteed. See that. Oh, it says 35%. I know. Do your 25%. Had you just gone with the basic scour versus trying to get that little bit more, it would have been fine. I know. Still disappointing. Still haven't done a lot of quests. I know. It's great, isn't it? One of the few games you can get enough experience basically main questing it with throwing yourself into, the MSQ period for nightly MSQ runs and basically get enough experience out of it to blow up all what you need. Now we'll get Botanist, and then we'll work on Fisher, because then we can work our way through Carpenter and all the rest. Right? Then we can do... we're probably high enough on Botanist to basically do the that set of quests that are in there. Absolutely. They're there specifically to help do this sort of thing. They are, but again, primarily your number one way to do it is to basically build items for collectibles and turn in script. Right? There's still lots of stuff to do. It's just the way it goes. But tomorrow we'll have the collectibles, and I could use it to basically boost Fisher at least 2 levels, if not 3 or 4 levels. But I think I'd rather push Carpenter up with the weeklies. Right? Push Carpenter. Mm-hmm. No. Oh, we complete Carpenter. Carpenter and Blacksmith are the first 2 that are big ones, because they can remake all your tools. Leather Worker and Weaver basically make all your equipment. Right? Leatherwork, Weaver, and Goldsmith deals with that. So, but it's usually either bone or wood or other natural materials that make up the crafting rings and necklaces and stuff like that. Tools and armors make up, chest pants, and the tools, primary and secondary, make up the biggest chunk of upgrade points you can get. It's this. Oh, it's easy. We do that. We'll hand over this sort of. Actually, no. We'll probably burn this material. Yeah, it's only that. We'll pick up the 90 set and we'll hand it over to our vault retainer. And we'll do the same thing with the next one, a 90 set and a 90 set. And we'll just make 90 set for healer for our retainer, 90 set tank set, 90 set for the dancer. Oh, yes. For my retainers, I've got, as you've seen their names, they're literally a botanist, a miner, fisher, healer, form of a scholar, dancer, for ranged, that's good. We got 3 of each. That's 9 turn-ins. So that's about 9 million. It should get us... Oh. Easily to get us up there. Not entirely. There are a few items that are basically for the different collectibles thing. So I'll get this collectible for this. Right? Meaning a quest item or something like that. We're missing a few of those. Great, so gonna be 1 coconut short. Story of life, isn't it? You're always 1 coconut short. Terrible. Well, we can go to... Okay. Catch view of the bikini girl standing there on against the door, and I'm like, help you? Oh, come on. We all know how streams like that turn out. Yeah. Booted. I still got plenty of orange. Oh, well. He's still just grinding away. So either he's grinding with a purpose, or he's not grinding with a purpose. I think he might be grinding with a purpose of just trying to grind the levels. It is the sort of cheaper option, if you would. And, outside of repairs, which, we're at what, 159%? No. No. There's a special set of gear once you get to purple. See, he's going for Moku grass. Oh, I do wish he backed up a little bit. Looks like we're smacking him with a scythe. Ooh, I heard that go ping. Those don't know, if you don't do it right, you can blow it up. Right? Crafting isn't a case of, yes, you have the ability to, and you just grind it to basically get level up experience. You grind them, and as you do it, you know, there's a quality level to it, not a quality level to it. Ah, it's all good. I don't know. I doubt I'll get any of you. I think this is great, riveting work. It's awesome. Look at this. Who wouldn't want to tune into this? I hide. Sit there, standing in a bush, smacking plants with a scythe. Riveting. Oh, everyone tunes in and goes, oh, what's the best way to level? Right? You know, they're all interested in watching the dungeons and stuff. They all basically spend more time, I think, you know, trying to figure out how do I get the best level or the best gear or this. And, oh, here we go. Here's someone actively, you know, doing it. You see, I've gone from 6 to 9 in just an hour and a bit. I cut your string. For NASCAR. Well done. It's all fun and games. It's what we do this for, isn't it? Nah. I'm sure my minions and other followers have stood in the wrong spot for a number of people, too. Problem is, I can't see this for someone else. Sparkly spot for me might be the right spot for this, but where he's going for it, he doesn't realize he's sitting right on top of the spot that I use. Why? He doesn't. Jump up here? Yes, I can. Find where the nav mesh sits. Go fishing next? Absolutely. Got only one type of new bait, though. And we'll have to go fishing all over the place. Oh, I've got... With fishing, I've always wound up having about 1,000,001 spots that I've never really been fishing. One day I'll finish up that whole thing. One day. Right? Oh, if there's a fish I definitely need to go get so that my retainer can get it for me, absolutely I'll spend some time trying to get that fish. Not been that many fish, though, that have been that way. So you catch species number, this one. Fear the Reaper. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go zip. Let's take a quick zip back to Limsola Minsa. And we'll run out to Charlian on the boat, because Charlian City will be the first place to stop to get some fish. Why? Oh. Yeah, that's about right. Like, what did I teleport into? Ah! Oh. You want the absolute terrible? You know, like I said, main areas, it's a bit like hitting the Baron's chat, like I said. Except a lot more tame and this. Fair enough calls, I guess. Let's get out of here. Zip. Alrighty. Let's open up the bait box. That's some ocean stuff, which is what that is. But that's the bait box over here. Undiscovered fishing hole. Yeah, I haven't fished here yet. Also haven't patched it up. That's a one. Northern herring. Like I said, there's a few holes in the fish guide. So we got Scholar's Harbor for the northern herring. 100,000 for each fish. That's pretty decent. Oh, I didn't even bother checking. I suppose I should zip back and quickly verify what fish I'm after. Ooh, good one. Go have a look. Let's sit back there. Razehan quickly. I'll just take a teleport back. I don't want to know where that conversation's gotten to in the few moments that we've been away from Limsa. I really I was like, oh no, this one's going in. Oh, run, run, run. What happened to be related to? Oh, just a little. You're asking if I'm related to Anja, right? I know her well. Goes with being a sister, though. Oh, Minnow. Source, unmoved source alpha. Oh, glad to finally have you. Usually bouncing around about the same time. No, sister. That's all good. Where do we catch this guy again? Oh, we'll go find him. Top Minnow. Oh, better actually make a quick set of notes here. Oathwardian Vass. Sounds like he's out Oathward. Strange enough. Oh, fair enough then, Ben. Well, we're just on a different actual main server. We all sort of started on the main server. Later on, she jumped, where is it? Over to wherever she is now. I was more interested in what the population there was like when it opened it all up, so... Absolutely. We're all in the same sub-note group, so we all basically run together, and she's one of the better shot callers I've seen in this game. So we still run levels, and still run crash bangs with, you know, all in all. It's dragged my butt through a few number of dungeons, let's put it that way. Hey, let's take the cheap way. No. They were talking about, I don't know what, I want to deal with that. Just go straight back to old Charlian. I'll pay the extra fee. Did a cut through Limpsa for basically cheap outdoor Charlian, but they were talking about something, and I do not want to continue that conversation on the screen. Terrible. Okay, so all these fishing holes should be relatively tied together. Absolutely. Maybe even new stuff by this. First started playing, it was in, you know, you learn where certain chat things are and certain chats aren't. Oh no, there's no pond up here. Oof, oof. Unfortunately, Ulda doesn't get that because it's strangely not in the right spot. Gridania has all the lovely seasonal events happen at it, and Limsa just is a very neat nexus. Be undiscovered. Bet you this river set, and probably this. You always got to hang out in Limsa. Even if the conversation can turn, well, such and such a thing. Well, it's like I went and buzzed through Limsa because I've got it set for my 0 teleport spot. And it actually is cheaper to go to Limsa and then take an extra teleport out to Razaid Han because you can catch the airship there for 300. Ah, there's the spot. We're just up for standard grind, basically chitting, chatting, and grinding our gather and craft classes. Oh, nothing likes that, do they? Okay, let's try this stuff. I don't find it too bad. If you mean broken, it takes next to no time to level it up, or broken as in it's busted and it takes forever. Let's find stuff. Nice. Oh, those are two different groups. Okay. That's about the way it goes. That's why we saved up a whole pile of leaves. We don't want to take it forever, though. That would just be boring. No need to add 1,000 pounds of content by grinding. Takes away from running all the other great dungeons. That it is. That it is. Oh, that's fair enough. Relic, especially the early ones, were always more grind than they're worth. Later ones got a bit better. Not by much. Reminds me I gotta go back and regrind for all the Sky Steel stuff again. Get all my craft classes up, and then I'll go back and regrind for all... regrind for all the Sky Steel crafting tools. I don't know if they're better than the current stuff, but I suspect that they've already brought out the relics, they may as well push them up higher again. I would do the try-on thing, but I have had a few DirectX issues in the recent patch. Why I crashed out a couple times in the previous runs. Oops, wrong button. Oh, that's a new element to it. I've seen them add the little word large in fishing for a while. Not that I've been fishing for a while, that's for certain. Doesn't seem... Well, we got all those guys there, so maybe we'll go find the next spot. It's gotta be the other spot. Catch them while we're there. Ocean fishing's good fun. Especially when it starts getting really hectic. One day I'll go through and actually complete the fish log to say where all the fish are myself instead of having to just use a web source to hunt them all down. Oh, that's the harbor still. It's okay, I got fish there anyway. Oh, we like doing the ocean fishing. We've got tons of that bait still lying around. Well, we figured we should probably pick up... Smush button still works. Pick up what at least the new fish are in the area, because... I often find the fastest way to get extra script is always in the fishing tree. There's always one dumb fish that goes for stupid amounts of script. Guitar fish. Got my collection going here. if that's oinkoat, that's that. Maybe... Okay, enough of catching you. Let's go find a new spot. Find that next spot on the list. At least gotta find the spots, but maybe it's easy to find all the pieces when you gotta go find the fish. Sit. Oh, that's not a new spot. Okay. Someone's fountain or garden I gotta fish in. Funny. Swipe all their carp. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time it's a fountain. Nope. Oh. Guess not. Okay, okay. So you see, this is all this. That's the harbor. That. The third spot. Oh, I don't know. Oh well. We will have to do a lookup and figure out where that last spot's hiding. It's got my mind thinking. But let's get some of the stuff from... Ooh, where? That's good enough. We'll zip down and get a good go inside. In fact, they always teleport in the water down here, and yet none of it's fishable. What's the fun in that one? One, two, three, four, five. That should be easy enough to find the first one. Always easy to find the first spots. I don't think this has got the fish that I think is there. It might have the Oathguardian Wrath. Goblins Kabuto. Nothing likes that bait. Alright. Ah, butterfly fry. Some of this stuff's useful. A lot of it probably isn't. Oh, it's terrible days of fishing. Much else at this spot? Over Alpha. Well, that sounds familiar. Probably something I actually do need here. What? I don't know yet. But we shall find out. So, we had, just bumming along, more than one person having to say hello. Had someone pop along and say hi, but didn't stay long enough to say hello. Something big. That's a god. Not just a really large version of that one. Hooked on reeling, almost got anyway. That's always good to catch it out. There we go. Money. Ooh. Unusual. Takes this long for a good one. Ah. So that's a baiting effect. Neat. Those are all the spearfishing ones, so not certain. Angler Art 6. All for acting new elements, but I don't know what exactly it's to tie with. At least we got the increased GP generation. Another one there. Of course there's starfishing. How else are you going to, like, fish on the moon? Or at Ultima Thule. I should just combine these two, but they were needed to be in separates. It's terrible. Catch of the day. That works for me. Up for a challenge too. 10,000. We'll have to do some more of that later. Oops. Let's just punch that up. Nice. Now what off to? That's right, you're gonna have to maul all those toads eventually. We'll need tons of leather and all sorts of other bits. Still don't even know where the ephemerals are. Not from that node, anyway. Let's go find somewhere else. So, when I say the log, where does it say that goes to? Move alpha? Or does each of these streams have their own name? I bet they do. Sneaky hidden fishing spot. Ah, it's all good. Oh, there we are. Yes, and it is an undiscovered fishing hole. Mover beta. Good boy. Classic case of good naming conventions. And again, scientific people are really good at that. Oh, you know, it's like, what's this valve? The main valve. Remember, there's 3 bridges that are all covering small little creeks somewhere on the other side of the world in New Zealand, literally known as Bridge Number 1, Bridge Number 2, and yes, Bridge Number 3. Yet another set of clever names. I have things that go terrible sometimes. Show up for the boring, and then you get the everything else talked about in between. I have to figure out what that ties to now. I don't remember seeing that. Then, oh, that wasn't fun. It's easy to forget what certain things are. Special weather predictions, special fishing conditions, probably a Nycthotheal tome. Come back, fish in the rain, in the day, in the week, in the month. During the day, during the night. A dark steel knife fish. Dark steel reminds me way too much of Mirrodin. The old Magic Gathering set now. Well, since I pulled that set out. Getting way on me there. It's usually a nuisance. Oh, pooch on you then. Done feeding you, I'm gonna go find someone else to go pick on. There's a wet and watery bit behind here. That's beta too. Alright. anything wet in the cave. But this river is beta, and that's alpha. And it's 2 out of 3 spots. Where's the real dump thing? How high can we get in this area? Of course, they won't let us get any higher. Oh, would you look at that? Hollow. No stairs. Not there. It's not there. Okay. There's a couple of pools there and there. Definitely 2 out of them. Count. You. Too shallow. It's all good. Really? Okay. Would have thought there was been a way to fish that spot. Just to prove a point. I guess not. Well, that's just going to confuse the whole lot. Oh. We'll have to look up where the remainder of those fish are caught. I can almost guarantee. Minnow I've been looking for is not here, but out at Razehan Avenir. It's bound to be a... It's always in the first place you look. You gotta be careful, you probably jump off the... here. Ooh, that's right. Still on freshwater bait, aren't I? Which is really funny. I always found pink jelly beans worked really well for fishing. Oh, another gooby. It's just the way it goes. So, let's see. I suppose the plan would be to figure out what we're up to next. Tomorrow being Tuesday, all the crafting logs and everything else reset, so that should take less than no time to push forward. So I would have to say, I don't know, maybe a little bit of power leveling. We'll play a bit game. Good game of Heaven on High minus the Minesweeper. It was always fun. Custom deliveries delivered. I think so. Something simple, something easy. Ooh, barramundi. Those are usually good eating. Aw. Really? No recipes for barramundi? I know this is used in... Ooh, herring sandwich. That sounds just wonderful. That's not bad. We wound up with about 200 leaves. That should turn into a fair bit of nice tea later on. Not for leveling that, but for basically dropping on the market, because, like we said earlier, it's the recipe that's got all the good experience for the critical hit and stuff, so... Oh, we know there's always going to be someone who pays a decent price off the market for that. Oh, how terrible and how great. All at once. Oh, this is not going as nicely, as quickly. We're gonna have to figure out where these fish that I need are. That's just gonna be dull. Little wonder everyone turned to always the online track to track down what you're hunting for. I'm sure someone's got a completed fish log out there somewhere. It's not me, though. Definitely not me. Well, I say... Actually, I think that's not a bad way to finish it out tonight. Let's zip home. Who else is sitting up on the... And we will put ourselves down for some quick racy-dum, I think. Throw the chocobo around the thing. What, 18? 20? Can't remember. It's all good. It's a little more entertaining, though. This is as dull as watching paint dry. Even I admit that. Fishing does not make for a long amount of sport. Really? And we'll actually zip over to Gold Saucer, because it's easier to do everything from the top floor. Double teleport. If I was actually being chintzy and not wanting to skint around the outside of the thing, my normal way would be to zip to Limpsa and then take the airship out. That costs nothing. But, yeah. Limpsa tonight's in a funny mood. Really funny mood. So, we're not going to go there. It is a funny place. I think what we'll do instead, clear. Let's see who's racing tonight. That's what I thought. More sand. You never know. Fishing has always got that wonderful thing. Culinary skill for desynthesis has always got the case of, yes, it's got some good stuff in it. It makes decent money if you can spend the time to go catch it. Others, not so much. Oh, it's a solo race. Oh well. This is the way things are. It's always more fun racing when you got someone else. Goose, Tom, Living with Breeze, Hedge Creeper, another brother. And, of course, my bird. That's not a bad start. That's just aggressive. We don't need that. Didn't realize I was just right there. Ah, he's souped. A little Baracus water on him. Never hurt anybody. So you got sprint shoots, Briarthorn, Briarthorn. Yeah. Didn't work out so well for you. Back here, you silly rabbit. Not gonna beat. You might be faster, but I've got more stamina. And it gets me to the finish on first. Why not? What's the spread? Ouch. Ah, 19. I was wondering. So she's got 20 more levels to grind up, and then I can see what she's useful or where her breeding points are. Yet another girl in the stable. It's funny. In all my chocobo breeding, I think I've got like six boys out of the whole mix, and the rest have all been female. Still the best way to make MGP. Decent amount, 30-second wait between races. Hopefully you get someone else for extra experience and extra money. but only at certain levels and certain ranks. Got the same course? I think we do. Ooh, some nasty thorns. I know, it's not so great. Bacchus water basically forces them all to run. If you... you. So, that forces them to waste stamina, because they can't slow down, conserve stamina. Nice. Hero Tonic basically says, I don't care what you want to do, I'm just going to run past you all. Extra speed, no stamina backwards, just, you know. All good. Okay, so we have a Bacchus Water, and a Grav Ball, and a Spider Web. Ooh, missed. Aw, there we go. Wondering when I was going to get hit with that. Okay, I got a Grav Ball. I don't know if Tiny Mate or Thigh Matron has one tiny. I got 40% on my stamina because of that Hero Tonic, so I can just sprint to the end and be done. All good. Oh, yeah, we are on this short course. Uh-oh. I doubt that's going at this. Someone might get a meteor, though. Nope, nope, no. Okay. Serious on the Chocobo racing. Spider web, you know, it's good. It's like the banana, but it locks you out with what you can't do. Bacchus water is your primary do things. The thorns is an area effect to maul your stamina. Do not want to stand in that circle. Grav ball is basically a slow, nice and easy. Hero Tonic, as I said, makes you immune, lets you run. There's Tireless, which is a good one. Basically, it keeps your stamina from running down. Sprint Shoes, Quick Moment, Choco Potion, that, and then Ether, which refreshes your normal ability. Which I have Choco Potion for. All the people lined up. I don't think there's that many people racing tonight. No, it doesn't look like there is. That's just going to be a bit of a fluke then, isn't it? Unbreakable. Amelia Poulette. Nice. Uncontrollable Circumstances. Silence? No. Yes, we are. That's gonna stink. 32 seconds of we cannot yell or throw bit things at people. Grav ball's good. Ooh, missed that one. Yeah, put that one brakes on that one, didn't I? Not gonna win this one. Ooh, maybe. Nope, gonna come third. Just not enough speed to make up the end. Oh, it's all good. Flips of flame. Missed that one. It's like Junger Trotter. Oh, there are some funny ones in Little X sometimes. You realize it's got this huge pile of words and it randomly chooses amongst them all. Alright, let's get the Chocobo bag open. Yes, please. I've got a few training sessions. Give me a little more speed. Need a little more speed. Oh! One more. Two more. I know, there's some people that say you don't do this until the end or whatever. Free material, free real estate, just do it. I don't know. What's the timetable on this? Anyone running them? Less than 5 minutes. We'll find out in about half a minute. Doesn't look like there's that many people running it. It usually takes about a minute to figure out how many people there are. Oops. Nope. Just summon that. And square. Now. That's right, I've got it on ET times, not... Ah, there it is. I think I'll raise the fishing off screen because it's just... Ooh. Should be a... Come on, over here. Gatekeeper. Yes. Yes! Leap of faith. How's your arcade skills, buddies? Yes! And now, for some frustration. All right. Definitely not that way. Bronze 1. Bronze 2. Ooh, that sounded interesting. Oh, we got just ahead of everyone else. Isn't that neat? Challenge 3. What, we only got a single course this afternoon. Oops, where'd I go? Oh, here's where we get the fun. Is that way? Well, that's where the gold is. Okay. We'll be back then. Trick with this is always to get goal first. Come. Okay, that's 2,000. Silver 1. Silver 2. Silver 3. Let's see if we can get gold. Oop, nope, 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 don't do that. Ah, scuzzballs. Back up the line. That's why you always get gold before you try to go for the gold. Gold's always in a painful spot. As long as you got the goal, that's 2,000 points. All the other things are bonuses. That was dumb of me. Missed that one. Okay. Thought I was further out than I was in. Nope, missed that one. Always the last one that's always the pain to get to. Right? 'Cause you start think you know what you're doing, and you then panic a little bit, and then you don't make your jumps right, and then... I mean, what do we got? 5 minutes or 6 minutes left to get one tag, which is worth 500 MG, or MGB. Huh? Oh, wow. Got everyone's butt in the face. Nope. There we go. Someone's butt in the face? Ah, it's Avira's butt. Come on, just jump over here. Ah, too far. Terrible. Oh, I know. Right now, I'm even loving the first ones. Zip, zip. Let's jump up here because it's easier. Less people, less butts in the face. That's better. Alright, this point, over here. Oh, nope, go down again. Oh, boy, doing well now. Doing real well. It's called Leap of Faith. You don't get to see where you're jumping to. Ah, frackers. I knew immediately I jumped off of it, I was in the wrong spot for it. But I got 3 minutes left. Ah, I get it. Should get it. Might not get it. Eh. Well, I got the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these ones in a row. Yeah. How many bats? Oh! Mark it. Missed that one 3-4 times. That's not good. At least this isn't the jungle one. Holy snowballs, is that one terrible if you missed that last jump. It's like you got one jump, and if you miss it, it's a massive run back. It's just like, hi! You had time to do this, right? Like, you know. Oh, bangers. Not a lot of people caught that one so far, because there's a lot of people retrying for it. Go. Catch that shortcut. Up here, up here. Oh, no, I'm not up there. Up here, up here. First round. Oh, well done. It's a long way up. That's a short ride down to the bottom. What happens when you play Snakes and Ladder in real life? Actually, that sounds kind of fun, actually. There's you go. VR Snakes and Ladders. Okay. I promise you that's not what you think it is. Oh, terrible. Oh boy. It's not what we want. God damn it. You've heard it, now you're not gonna unhear it. Oh boy. Not. Ah! Come on, focus. You should be able to do anything under distraction. Oh, Blackers. Absolute Feldecarb. Just a little distracted for some, I don't know, possible reason. Never mind. Oh, I got 3,500 out of it instead of that because I didn't get the gold. But that's why you get the completion bonus to begin with. You don't, you miss out on the 2,000. Get a little bit of a distraction there at the end. Yeah, just a touch. A little distracting. Oh, it's terrible. Uh, I don't know. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, perfect. It's only a quick match. That's not bad, though. Is they there? There. Here we go. Let's have a quick match on Mahjong. Mahjong. So who's here? Nora, Avira, and Makote. Makote. What do we got? East 1, and I'm West. Ew, that's a disgusting hand right off the bat. What is it? 8 is the Dora? Okay. South Wind will be thrown. I don't need that. Oh, you did. It's fine. That gave me something else. I'll throw you 2 bamboo. I don't need that one. So I've got a pair of 3s, a 4, 6, 9. Pair of 3s, 4, 9. 5 and 8 bamboo. Dragon, green, dragon, red. Red, green, dragons. Okay. West Wind. I am West Wind, but it's unlikely for me to get 3 of a kind. They've already thrown 1 west. Okay, I'm going to throw Red Dragon. Someone's probably got that. Oh, they're not going to go for it. Okay. They must be close to a finish hand then. Oh, no, they're definitely going for that one. Okay. Green Dragon throw? Not gonna cheat. Oh, why would you throw me that one? Okay. That's smelly. Getting the 8 character means I can go 7, 8, 9. Nines. Oh. That's a dangerous, yeah. I'm hit for 1,000. 2,000 because they had Dora. Akidora, this one red one, gives them 1,000 points on count. It's not bad. Smacked for 2,000 isn't bad early on. Get 1,000 because they had one hand from Red Dragons and another one from the Red Dora, which only counts in the final hand. So the hand was worth 1,000 to this. Come on. Who got grumpy and is not clicking the next button, please? There we go. Shame Amy. Okay. Ooh. That's stinky. Okay, let's throw... It's East round, that, so I'm going to throw 2. And I'm going to throw out the bamboo of 4 and 6 as well. I'm going to throw South Wind, because that's out to there. I'm going to throw East Wind. I'm hold the dragons, though. With the 2 red dragons, ooh, that's 1 white, 1 green. Still 3 more, still 2 more out there. Nice. 3 of a kind or a pawn is powerful. If you can do it with the dragons, that is called Yaku. Holy moly, does that not good. Right? Oh, I'm really close to that. I'm going to pass on that. Could pawn it, but I'm going to pass it. I am not missing that. I can use the pair of threes, just that, as a pair of three out. Right? I do this, I throw... No, I con on that, I throw one of those. Oh, I'm just... I can get the next white dragon. You know, one more white dragon, I'll throw that, and then I'm definitely in the dog. Everyone's in the absolute doghouse if I get out. I have only one suit in honors, so that is not a good place to go. I think they'll figure out that I'm on circle. Dots, whichever you want to say. I've only thrown character and bamboo, so they can read my hand saying he's not picking up bamboo, he's not picking up that. There was a delay on this. It could... Oh no! No, it's not that. I have to throw the 4 even if I wanted to, because otherwise I'm very tempted. You're not allowed... Tiles that you would normally miss, you can't go by. Oh, shit. Yes, I am going to cheat on that one. I don't know what they need. Ah, that's right. Well, they had the one that I needed too. Oh, come on, caps lock off. Oh. West is not good. Oh, sorry. It happens. It happens. Terrible. 1, 2, throw 5. 4, 5. Sure, I've got a concealed pawn. Those two can go that way. That's too high. They know what I was sitting on now. That scared them. So close, so close. That would have been brutal to play out on them. I've got a fairly hand at the moment. The only thing going for me is this part of my hand. This part's sort of Ooh, that's useful. That's my wind. I'm wind of south, so having 2 of those, basically, it's like having dragons. No, I'm not going to can on that. I'll throw a red dragon. That's nice. Throw 2, 3. There's already been a 3 thrown. Gotta figure out what he wants without having to throw it. Throw them, I wind. Safer. Don't know what he needs. He's thrown weird. He could be gathering character. Game's still fairly tight. I've got 2 safe throws because he's thrown an 8 and he's thrown a 9, and he can't claim those if he's already thrown them. Could be waiting on a 6 character. That would just be bad. On the 6th circle. Everything he's thrown before the 8 is basically safe to throw. He threw 6, so I'm okay throwing 6. He can't claim it. He threw a 6. Someone else might need a 6 and go pawn on it. Okay, so the 9 is safe to throw. And not. Should be safe to throw. Aha! I had a 7. I wasn't going to throw that. Ipikatsu means they got it on the first round. Urdora because they claimed Ricci. Akidora because it's red. Urdora means you flip it. The tile that's sitting underneath this one was a 6. He's had a 6. That's 1 for that. Akidora for the red. Ipikatsu all the way around. And 1,000 for calling Ricci. That's how that scores out. East is great and terrible. You can earn double the points, but you lose double the points too. Okay, I'm going to throw East Wind right off the bat. Easiest hand to make is no honors. Which means throwing out 1s, 9s, and any of the honor tiles. Dora is White Dragon. No, I am not going to take that. I'm just going to pass that one. Someone else is going to think about it. Yep, there it is. That's good. It hides what I'm doing. That's nice. I will throw the 9 this. It's not too weird. See, like, oh, he's throwing out... I'm not going to G on that. Don't need to. 2, 3, 4, double this, that. 2, 3, 4. If I get a 5 or 8 character, I throw the 5 bamboo, and that's a Ricci. I'm right at Ricci point. There it is. I've got 2, 3, 4, a triple of this, 2, 3, 4. I'm waiting on one on either side of this, a 5 or an 8 character. That's my out, is the 5 or 8 character. Personally, I'd love to see West throw it for Ron. Nope, not going to throw out this one. Nope. They're going to start thinking I'm sitting on pure characters the way this isn't this. Right. Oh, Oh, they're trying to build a hand of characters only. That could mess me up. Once you go chi, it's pure this. Ooh, and they got the dragons, and they're going pure character. That's stinky. Dragon means they can get out with any garbage. Ah, that's disgusting. I have to pay double to that. I'm paying the 6,000 plus the 1,000 I bet forward. Yeah, I know, that just dropped me into last place. Terrible. This is a game you can play and you can do everything right and still flunk. Oh, bum it. I can never remember with the Dora on the dragon which ones are missing. It's a quick match, so we're only playing literally one round. If Snue Floofloof loses this, which isn't that out of the ordinary, basically it's whatever. So I have one last good hand to basically pull down for a win. On a full match, you get 8 hands that are handled. Each player plays a hand twice through. That's not bad, throwing that 8. It's enough. If it's hidden enough, it doesn't look bad. I can't remember if it's white or green. I think it goes red, white, green. Which means if green's showing, it's that. I'm just going to drop the other dragon right now. I don't want this. If I got 2, 3, 4, 5. If I get a 6, I've complete that set. That hurts. I'm throwing in the 6? Yeah, it does. Right, I need 7 circle to get out. There's only 1 7 circle already down, so there's a total of 3 left in play, with some of them possibly still on the wall. I'd love her to throw 7 circle. Ah, didn't do it. Damn it. Would have been great. Ifikatsu would have been fun. On 4 for, no. Doesn't help, I already threw the 4. Doesn't help tell him what the hell's in my hand. This is dangerous. I've thrown nothing but honors through this and then basically went with it. Double Reachy, and she's in the lead, so if she floofs this one, Floofloof is going to wear it. Leader would be good to throw. Nope. He already threw 4, so I'm safe on that one. I don't get a choice, though. Since I went Reachy, I don't get a choice in it. I said I'd love to see 7 circle thrown. At this point, I would settle for anyone throwing it. 18 tiles remain. I certainly hope she's holding. Trying to build that. I was going all pawn. hope he's not sitting on my 7th circle. He can't be. He's already thrown one. Shit, someone needs a dragon. Oh, she's got dragon. She's trying for all green? Really? It's not all green. She's not going to make it. I've got... She's already thrown the 6 and the 8. She can't be doing all green. Oh, she had the pair of 7s. He needed a 2. She was sitting on the 2s. She had the 3rd 7. See, there's the 3 7s. Go again. It's a draw. Everyone had Tenpa. Okay, you got a pair of 5s in the Dora. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Go North Wind. It's no good. One's already been down. I've got 2 more. It only counts as a bonus for this. Dragons are easier to work with. I got this, this, this. I've got enough to get out. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pawn and a double. Anything I want for doubles. I just have to biff these. That's it. I'm out. They throw this, 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 or this, and I'll just have to throw those 2 out as the others. Right. Someone just went Ricci, did they? I'm gonna say. Two or 5 and I win. Right? Because I've got all pawn. Bottom of the heap with you. And the 2,000 from the last round puts me in 3rd place. Nice. Points gained, none. You only gain points if you're in positions 1 or 2. You basically draw 0 points for 3, and you lose points if you're in the last place for rank. How it plays. I don't know. It's a hard to teach thing when you're actually running it, but always good to basically drop in there. Anyhow, I think what we're going to do, because... Oh, I'm going to have to figure out something out, because I really want to grind up these, but... I must admit, fishing is definitely something to do off-screen. Maybe I'll just do some ocean fishing or something like that. It's a little faster, a little more entertaining, but still, it's just watch a bunch of people catch fish. There's a reason why the fishing channel only has a dedicated crew of people watching it. Anyhow, I think that will do out for this part of it anyway. We're at our 3-hour mark, which basically means we're going to drop into, well, the end of our show. Right? We're only doing 3-hour shows because, of course, we're back at work and all the rest of the things. Hopefully, anyone else who wants to come in, it's always the same time, same channel, same place, because that's just what we do. Got to keep the schedule, and I like to keep my schedules nice and tight. So, besides a little bit of weirdness in the leap of faith, I think we're pretty much done for the evening, my ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else out there. So, we had a wonderful case of more than a couple people show up for tonight. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and love to see you tune in next time. Until then, laters.